What is up, my Shadow Army? So it is I, Shadow Critias, back again with another Bleach review video. So yesterday, I just got done reading the third and final volume of Can't Fear Your Own World and the Bleach light novel. And this will contain spoilers for the light novel. If you guys do not want to be spoiled, I highly recommend you guys leave right now. And we have a lot to discuss because I wrote 9 pages of certain things that I want to talk about. Certain things I did brought up, I will mention again because sometimes I actually might forget what I said in the last 2 previous videos that I remember correctly. So basically, I'm gonna repeat the same thing that I mentioned before because I don't even watch my videos that I post just one time and that's it. So, yeah, this will contain spoilers, if you guys do not want to be spoiled. So basically, the first start off, we get to have a description of Hikone creation and all that. Then also we get to know more about Tokunade's past, and like I said before, about that he married a woman, which is a friend to Tosin, and like I said before, that Tokunade wants to see her feel happy, then straight down despair, but she sees overthrew him what he was doing, and he goes out of fucking pissed off mode. Like when something doesn't go his way, he gets so pissed off. And also he attacks his friend, and also his wife gets killed in the middle of it, and Tokunade killed his friend, which is a random person that we do not know. So basically, he made a false claim that his wife and his friend are having an affair, and his friend killed his wife, and he killed his friend in a self-defense, so to speak. And another thing that we don't see Byakuya in this. He does not involve after the Great Noble Clan meeting, because Byakuya took the insult that Tokunade says about Byakuya's wife. He took that to heart, like literally took that to heart. And right now he's out of the world, and we're living with Hisugaya to help out what's going on in the world right now. And also we do get to see the fake royal palace, because like I mentioned before, and Tokunade, again, he's the definition that he wants to see the world burn. He wants to break the cycle, break the balance between the world of the living, Hueco Mundo, and the Soul Society, because what's the point of keeping the secret? What's the point of keep causing more chaos, destruction, and what's the point erasing the people in the world of living memories of what the fuck they went through all this time? So that's the main reason why. And we do get to see quite a fight scenes here and there, like Aura versus Fullbringer. Tsukishima betrays Ginjo, the other guy, but it was part of the plan. And we do get to see Kuaku versus Tokunade, and we can see all out battle Ronkars against a legendary Ronkar, Kenpachi versus Hikone. There's a lot of fights going on right now. And we also get to know Tokunade's actual sword, his Zanpakuto, that belonged to the family. And learns that the real name of the Zanpakuto, and the ability that he can copy anybody's Zanpakuto's ability, like Ranji, Byakuya, Kuaku, Gin, Yamamoto, even Aizen. So there's that. And there's something that I didn't expect. When Hisuke gets put into sleep by Hikone, in Hisuke's mind, he's speaking to his Zanpakuto spirit, Kazishina. So, since Can't Fear Your Own World is canon, So that means that the Zanpakuto Rebellion, the filler arc, is technically canon, but not in manga or anything like that. And also we learned that Aura actually cares for Hikone, Hikone, because she started to grow attachment, because we found out that she's the one that she created him, and actually sees Hikone as her son, then well, so to speak. And the Zero Division are watching below, and we get to see the origin of the Hollow Zanpakuto's origin. We don't get to hear his actual real name at all. And we found out that he fought the 2 members of the Zero Division, and also fought Yamamoto. And we do get to see Hikone's go Bankai Resurrection, so that's what we're gonna call it. And yeah, Tokunada been getting jumped by a lot of people, like Kensei and Yorichi. And like I said before about the copying of the Zanpakuto. And here's the thing, Tokunada knew the entire thing. Basically he was there watching the entire battle in the fake Kurokura town. So he was there the entire time, so he was being prepared and knowing everyone's Zanpakuto's abilities. Then we get to see Hasagi versus Tokunada, and also we learn the actual truth about the Soul King, that the Soul King died from the start, was not living, not dead either. And we learn that there is no such thing of life or death for before the 3 worlds was created. And we hear Ichibei explain the true story of the past about the firstborn of the Soul King. So basically the first Soul King died, but the Soul King that we saw in the anime and the manga is what is left of the Soul King. Basically this is not the firstborn Soul King, which it is, but is not. And then we learn about the truth about the 5 great noble clans origin a bit here and there. And not only that, the Zanpakuto family, the family of Zanpakuto, whenever the family name willed that Zanpakuto that Tokunada is holding, is draining his life energy. And we do get to know, to be honest, I started to feel bad for Tosen, hearing his wisdom about fear, and Hisagi understand Tosen's words and reasoning why he hates the Soul Reapers, because they not keeping justice, or basically saying they lost their way on what it means to have justice. And Aura betrayed Tokunada for Hikone's sake. Aura was the one who created, like I said before, and we do get to see the fight with Aura and Ginjo against Tokunada. Ginjo has no regret what he has done in the past, and we found out that Aura wasn't kidnapped, it was part of the plan and act to see how things would play out. The palace was about to fall apart from the sky, was about to send it to the world of living, but didn't, got sent into Wakamundo. And we do get to see Aura do get injured and slowly dying. And we do get to see Hisaki get cut in half by Hikone. But it was part of the reasoning because he wanted to save this kid. And it's all because of Aura asked for a request to, you know, for Hikone's sake, for blessing and all that. And we actually get to see Hisagi's Bankai, called Fushino Kayoshu. And you should say the right. Fushino Kojo. Wind of Death, Hangman's Noise. So basically that's the name of the Bankai. And we do get to see Hisagi versus Hikone, which is like, let's say if Hisagi dies, Hikone will die. If Hikone Hikone dies, Hisagi will die. So basically they both are unkillable. And after Hisagi powered down his Bankai, same goes for Hikone. His Zanpakuto Hollow decided to go on the rampage and got the Rayo and about to release his actual real name, but get cut down by Kenpachi before even get the chance to say his name. So we never ever gonna get to see the legendary Hollow's real name at all. Meanwhile, with Tokunada, escaped, injured, slowly dying, finds out that he's not alone in his home. Mayuri was there, thought, I thought this place was abandoned, but my mistake. And they have the discussion until Tokunada gets stabbed in the back by an unknown person that he never met before. So Tokunada gets killed by an unknown little girl in training assassin for seeking revenge, because you know the assassin that Tokunada hired to kill his family and kill the assassin afterward? Yeah, those two, one of them two, were her family. And she's seeking revenge. So, call it a karma of Soul Society, in a way. And we actually get to see Eisenfeld, Tokunada's spiritual energy is gone. And we actually get to see the flashback where what was Tosen's wishes, that he wants to die by Eisen, by leaving no any trace. But if Eisen do achieve his goal, Tosen will kill himself because he has no right to live for seeking revenge. And Eisen actually truly cares for Tosen, as you see Tosen as a really close friend, literally. And we do get to see the Quincy girls in the world of living in a different closing, and Bamiyata is back alive, kinda, until went back to that, because what's that zombie girl name? Give her too much blood. So yeah, that. And we do get to see Aura, that she no longer has a physical body. She's more of a soul, and she was saved and sent to Enwekomuna thanks to Nell and Howdy Bell. And Aura is hoping that she will get to see Hikone again, because for the first time in a long time, she started to cry and felt happy. And 9 years later, we actually get to see Hisaki meets Hikone, and Hikone decided to come into plan and what he's going to do with his life, since he's no longer have his hollow power. His hollow Zanpakuto has been taken back to the Zero Division of the Royal Palace. So Hikone is on the journey to find Aura. He wants to find his mother, because Hikone overheard that Aura was like his mother. So that's what Hikone decided to accept, to call Aura his mother. And I just felt sad for Aura. I feel sympathy for her. I think Aura might be my favorite villain. Don't get me wrong, I love Tokunada as a villain, but when it comes to Aura, I think Aura has a tragic life, in my personal opinion. And that's saying something. I just felt sad for her, what she's going through. And so basically, before a year later, they time skip for 10 years later, where Hisuke, Kensei, Hisogaya, and Rangiku are gathered up for some reason. And they were making fun of him, saying that, oh, you had Bankai? I didn't see it, neither did I. Like, what the hell? Like, he haven't used Bankai since 10 years ago. Like, and he even mastered his Bankai for the past 10 years. And he haven't used it in action since. So basically, 10 years. So basically, in the events of the ending of manga volume 74. So there's that. And then the show, like I said before, they show a year ago, where, like I said before, Hikone wants to find Aura, aka his mother. And then the final thing that ends where we hear Hisagi narrates, and a quote that he said basically says for the title, "We who live as Soul Reapers can't fear our own world." So basically, name the title, "Can Fear Your Own World." So basically, Volume 3 actually tells this is what the story and the title actually means. Basically, Hisagi needs to overcome his fear in his own world. Basically, in his mind and the soul society, all of it. Basically, his fear. Basically, overcome his fear of his own world and his own mind. So, yeah, that's where the story ends. Of Hisagi narrate for the end of the story. So yeah, that's the end of Volume 3 as a whole. And to give my final thoughts for the series as a whole, I absolutely love it. I actually love Can Fear Your Own World. And not only that, there was a fan-made dub. Someone made a fan-made, like a series, like an audio drama series with Can Fear Your Own World Volume 1 to 3. I watched the video along reading the novel. So I'll have the link of that down below in the description box. That's how I'll be able to take notes and all of that. And let me tell you, reading and listening at the same time was a pain in the ass, honestly. And yeah, to give my thoughts for the characters, Hisagi as the main character, I think that was a perfect choice for the name of the title, and gave him more time to shine. He gave him development, because every time when it involved Bleach, he's there, but he get his ass beat. But seeing him getting more time to shine and getting more attention and getting more deserving that he needs, which I actually liked. I actually like the villains. I like Aura, Takanada, and I already said enough about Takanada, how fucked up he is in a good way. Aura, she's a tragic character, and I just felt bad for her, and like what she's going through, had no attachment until she created Hikone and considered him as her own child. And Takanade, just only for a tool for, well, for Tokanade's goal. And the kid is not the bad guy. It's just what he has learned and thought was wrong, but later on he has learned that what Tokanade actually was, but he's not gonna, scold him or disrespecting him. It's all because of Tokanada that he has purpose to live. It's all because of him. So he cannot be mad or hate him for that. And they was gonna have a part of the Court Noble squad, but he decided not to go along with it because he wants to be alone, because he needs to find his own path. Same for Hisagi wants to find, Hisagi, my mistake. Hisagi wants to find his own path when it comes to bloodshed or something like that. And well, who else I'm missing? I think that's it. Those are the 4 major characters for the story as a whole, and the bond between the Aura and Hikone had is definitely like a mother and son bond in a way. And I do like how Hisagi and Hikone bond. I actually like how them two are basically similarity, where Hisagi respected Tosen, fully loyal to him, respecting him as a whole, still considering him as a captain, and actually remember all his wisdom, his teaching. Hikone, Hikone fully respect and loyal to Takanada, even call him Lord Takanada, even though what he did was fucked up and wrong, he still respect him as a whole. So basically them two are similarity, and they both could relate it to one another because they have 2 idols they look up to, and how they kind of, what they did was wrong in a way. So yeah, there's that. But it's somewhat thing that Hisagi didn't kill Tozen. I mean, Hisagi killed Tozen, but Hikone didn't kill Tokunada, which thank God they didn't go that round because that would skull the kid for life. So there's that. And as a whole, I really enjoyed the series. I can't believe it took me this long to get the chance to read it because you can't find it anywhere where I live at. So yeah. But yeah, I'll give this series 10 out of 10 as a whole. The first one was good, the second was good, the third one is good, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really do. But anyway, you guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Links to my other channels, my social media, and my Discord server, all that will be down below in the description box. You guys know the drill. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Kneel before Shadow Critias, and I'll see you guys later.